What's up, Brad? How are you?
Good, I'm good. How you doing?
I'm good. I was just curious. I know you really wanted to play, in years past with Team USA, and the timing just didn't work with your son coming along. I'm just wondering what it means to you to finally not just be able to do it, but have the timing work out, and what these first few days has been like. Now you've finally gotten to get there.
It's been a blessing, for one. Like you said, years past, I've always been a part of USA basketball when I was 16, 17, 15, 16. And now to be, on a national team um, it's a dream come true. It's an elite group, prestigious group, and it's very, very hard to be selected. So I don't take that for granted at all. Obviously had to get the blessing from, wife and the boys because they won't be allowed to travel with us. But ultimately, you don't pass up opportunities like this to represent your country, represent everybody from where you're from, your name, and ultimately USA basketball. So the first couple of days were great, just getting acclimated with the guys. It's always amazing because sometimes we're a little bit too unselfish, and that tends to happen when you have so many good players together. Sometimes we're making too many extra passes. Sometimes we're not as aggressive. So we're just kind of working through those things. But they've been great. Pop has a drive about him that, he's trying to prepare us for what's to come, and it won't be an easy road for us.
Thank you. We'll go next with Grady Diaz, and then we'll go to Sean Higgins.
Brad.
Hey, Grady.
Okay, so your mom put the ball in your hands as a kid. She was your first trainer. She taught you how to hoop. How special is this moment for her? And what's it like getting to spend all this time with your childhood friend, Jayson Tatum?
Oh man, everybody's super excited. I'm trying to stay, mellow and calm about it. Obviously you're on a global stage. Everybody's paying attention. Everybody watches the Olympics. But on the flip side, everybody wants the U.S. to lose. So we have that chip on our shoulder. But to what your point, Grady, my mom is super ecstatic. I think she's probably more excited than I am. She has my 2 medals from when I was younger. So hopefully we get this gold. She'll probably steal this one from me too. But, I go out and try to compete on a nightly basis for her and my family. And, I wouldn't be where I am today without her.
Brad.
Sean, you're up.
Brad, with you guys spending this much time together during this whole tournament, how much are you expecting there to be conversations among different guys trying to get guys to join certain teams, or like, hey, we should play together? Like, how much of those kinds of conversations do you think are going to be happening?
I don't know. I mean, probably a lot. I don't know. It depends on who's a free agent or not. But for the most part, we can't mix that in right now. We're focused on one goal at hand, and that's bringing back the gold medal. And, granted, we all have our respective individual, goals and talents. Once this is done, we can address those issues then. But, for the most part, we keep USA basketball, and, our main focus is getting the goal.
Thank you. We'll go with John Corrales and then Tim Reynolds. John, go ahead.
Hey, Brad. Obviously, the story of you and Jayson has been well documented, and now you've got an opportunity to not just play like you guys played together in the All-Star game, which was a fun exhibition. Now you're actually playing like real, meaningful basketball together. What do you think that's going to be like with you and him on the floor?
We're both excited. For one, we grew up 5 minutes from each other, and to have 2 of the same guys from the same high school on the same team I don't know if that's ever happened. For USA basketball. We're excited about it. Even from growing up, we've never been on the same team ever. In pickup, we're never on the same team. So this is definitely exciting for both of us. I'm happy about his growth. I'm excited to see him on a global stage just as well as myself and everybody. Man, we have a really good team. But Jayson and I have a special relationship, and I'm looking forward to it, man. It'll be exciting. The ultimate thing is getting the goal, whatever that means.
Thank you. We'll go to Tim Reynolds and then Joseph Vigalici. Hopefully I got your last name right.
Thanks, Craig. Hey, Brad. Tim Reynolds with the Associated Press. You've been playing with well, they're changing the ball for next year, but you've been playing with one type of ball for your entire NBA career. I know it changes in college depending on where you are and what league you're in and all that, but this is a different ball. What was your process as far as getting used to that again? And is it really that different, or are there some things that you had to kind of relearn or adjust?
Yeah, it's a totally different ball for sure. We're all getting acclimated with it. You know, it's very slick when it's new. You're talking about the USA ball, right, or the Wilson ball?
I'm talking about the international ball that
Right.
they're getting used to. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously you have to relearn it in the NBA too now this fall, but this one
Yeah.
first.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, the FIBA ball is very slick. It has more lines on it than a regular ball does. More engraved lines on it too. So it it's definitely different. You have to get used to it, and obviously break the balls in more. But you know, once they're, you know, pretty much dribbled hundreds of times, you know, it feels like a normal basketball with, you know, the right leather to where you can grip it and have better control of it. So it's just a matter of just, you know, getting used to it. Ball is a ball.
Thank you.
Joseph, go ahead.
Bradley, Joe Viglucci with WRHU on Long Island in New York. Kind of a two-parter. What does it mean to you to be the first representative of the Washington Wizards on the Olympics in a really long time? And you mentioned a lot of things you were excited about. What are you most looking forward to making this trip to Tokyo?
For one, I'm definitely happy to represent you know, DC in that way. That's definitely, I didn't know that. That's amazing to hear. And obviously we're all representing, you know, our respective teams and cities and everything of that nature. You know, so I'm honored in that sense for sure. And I've been to Tokyo before actually in years past. So I'm excited to go back. I'm excited, you know, to embrace the culture again, eat the great food. I know we'll be very confined over there, but I'm just looking forward to the atmosphere. I know everybody roots against the US. So I'm excited about it, and just the camaraderie we'll build over there for this extended time. You know, I'm looking forward to it. So it'll be something I've never experienced before. And, you know, it's a great opportunity for me to learn from these other great players too.
Thank you. We'll go with Chase Hughes next, and then following Chase, we'll use Chris Mulholland.
Hey, Brad. First of all, congratulations for this. What does it mean to you to be following in the footsteps of just so many legends who have played for Team USA, and also wearing the number 4? You know, Charles Barkley and Allen Iverson wore it. Just being part of this exclusive fraternity.
Oh man, it's you don't take it for granted. You know, you understand the history behind it. You understand the importance and how, like I keep saying, everybody wants to beat us. You know, and so it's always imperative that we have that mindset and that understanding, you know, in practice. You know, it starts here, you know, and then we carry it over into the games. And so I'm definitely I'm excited about it. You know, we have a really good team, a lot of guys we can learn from and just push each other to be better. So the sky's the limit for us. We got to control our own destiny, but it won't, like I keep saying, it won't be easy. You know, we gotta continue to put in the work, continue to trust Pop, and execute on that.
Chris, go ahead, and then we'll go with Ava Wallace.
Hey, Bradley, hope all is well. Obviously, with Kevin Durant having 2 gold medals, obviously he's going to be a big leader for you guys. So what are some of those qualities you would like to see out of him as a leader? And then what kind of, what has he looked like so far with you guys at training camp in these first couple of days?
You know his famous quote, "I am Kevin Durant." There's nothing changing. Like, we know who he is. We know what he's capable of doing, and he's doing the same thing in practice. You know, he's aggressive. You know, he's a 7-foot scorer, elite scorer at all 3 levels. And his leadership is just terrific. You know, I think I've seen he's like 39-0 in USA basketball, and that's crazy. So we definitely want to keep that going. You know, it speaks volumes for him to be, you know, 10 plus years in the league and still wanting to come back and you know, and be a part of this prestigious fraternity. So you know, we definitely look up to him for, you know, to push us and lead us. But at the same time, he's very unselfish. You know, he's very encouraging. You know, he wants everybody to do well. You know, he said something very unique today. He's like, be special. You know, that's why we're here. And that stuck on with me. So hopefully we can all keep that mentality and understand that, you know, we're here for a reason.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll go final 2 questions. We'll go to Ava and then David Chilato. Hopefully I got that right.
Hey, Brad, nice to see you. I feel like a lot of players, when they go on to their national teams, talk about sometimes having to pare back what they do for their club teams. Just obviously, since all of you guys are, kind of the guys on your team and you do so much. Have you had conversations with Pop or other guys, Kevin, like you just mentioned, about the role you want to focus on or the type of scoring you want to focus on, how you want to fit in with these guys?
Not necessarily. We kind of just free flow. Everybody's interchangeable. And everybody has free reign to be aggressive. It's not like we obviously have to understand it. It's only one basketball, but at the same time, everybody's unselfish. I think I said this earlier, like sometimes we're too unselfish. And in the regard of, we understand who's on the floor with us. We don't have to work hard to get a shot off or, do everything on our own. So, it's definitely is great in that sense. And we're just working that out. We're steadily working that out. But, I think we'll figure it out eventually and hit it free flowing, come July 25th. So that's all we can do. I think obviously we understand everybody's talented. Everybody in a way has to sacrifice. And for me personally, I want to defend. Like I want to be one of the best defenders on the team and go out there and do that. We have it. Everybody can score. Everybody can give us 30 and 40. So I want to be the guy who goes out and guards and gets after it.
Thank you. Final question. Go ahead, David.
Hey, Brad, Davide here from Italy. I'm curious about what do you expect from the Olympic experience? I know this year is going to be probably different from the past, but how much do you expect from the Olympics and how much did you follow the Olympics in the past?
Well, I'm excited about opening ceremony. I'm always, thrilled and, definitely excited just to see all the countries come together and just, the host country, just how well they put everything together. So I'm excited to see what Tokyo does. And just being there, I've never been to the Olympics before. So, it's definitely different than playing, under 15, 16, 17 basketball. And it's a global stage now, and these guys are very talented. These teams are very talented. We can't disrespect them. We have to approach every game, with, this team can whoop our butt at any moment, type attitude. So I think we got it.
Thank you, Bradley.
Yeah.
Give us